बिना कुछ दिए हुए। कॉन्क्वेस्ट को कंटिन्यू करते हैं। कल तो हमने वो खत्म कर ही दिया था ये जो अभी चालू करते हैं गाइस। एक काम कर लूँ मैं छोटा सा। काउबॉय स्टाइलिश लगाइए ये ट्यून ने लाना थोड़ी। चलिए शुरू करते हैं बिना किसी देरी के।
Do you think Kanefa will like this gift we got her? See? See? It said yes!
इसने
Are
पता
you
उसने क्या
sure?
बोला?
Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishki or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How. You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
Flying expert.
Beep beep. Yes, it's us. Anyway, where's Anefa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Anefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks. I think that was it.
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter? She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking.
रोबोट को
Maybe
फ्लावर्स
robot
क्यों पसंद
people
आए?
don't like the same things
as us.
Haha.
Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts. Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it. But what if she doesn't? This might
Last
be my
chance.
last chance.
What do you mean?
Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too. Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Anefa gets better? Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot. Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not from Liyue. No, she's from Nodcry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so
It's a long time.
he
No
hasn't
wonder
been
he's
home in
getting
at least
homesick.
10 years.
Don't worry. We'll write you and let you know how Inefa's doing. You bet. And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future. Although, I guess we still need to wait till...
Who knows? Can't we go take it to her?
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might real...
Fearless. Rev the engines! Coming! Take me up! Let's ride!
It's about time.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
क्या कर रही monster hunting?
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Cat mode है
Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? You'd
annihilation
probably
है.
get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too.
Yeah.
One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere, yes. Now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source
Flower.
mechanism?
Edith, yeah, I made it for you.
Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a flower built from mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built?
कुछ ज़्यादा डीप
A
चली गई ये
cryptex is for
कन्वर्सेशन.
sending messages, machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for?
I guess it's to express
Gratitude?
gratitude.
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kenichi use this term.
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento?
Object that symbolizes an important memory. It's for remembering something or someone bad.
Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big
A
journey.
flower. Why? It will only increase the total
It's just a flower. It's not that
souvenir.
heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have
Unfamiliar.
something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take
Shouldn't I
1,000
stay here and
times,
help you?
maybe 2,000, but maybe one day you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly you'll remember the reason for your journey. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The
ऐसा
more
कौन
he
सा dragon है?
chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind.
Oh,
And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further.
but
Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go.
वो तो
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
ठीक है. Virus.
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was. Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Back? Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Never had a similar reaction when she got Shilol inside her name Linka.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not hurt to remember anymore?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable. But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
उसने सिर्फ चेक किया कि तुमने बोला टेंशन की बात नहीं है तो सच्ची में या नहीं है पाइमोन बिल्कुल बेकार है इसका मतलब.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Anefa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Anefa? You brought her back? Thanks so much. Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Notcry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Not cry. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Notcry. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to, wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe, somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different, and I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay. recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it. Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
खुद ने बुलाई थी इसकी मेमोरी.
Oh, it's the Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by Seatbali standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken.
आ जाओ,
But
yeah.
anyway,
You can see
back to the
that.
matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa. After you parted ways, Kenich put him in timeout
Pura
for
jao.
3 whole days and nights.
Pura
Then he
jao.
had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign ruler.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the
I think
title
I
refers
heard
to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the pyro dragon using
ये
secret
quest में
source
मैंने देखी हैं
technology.
जमीन पे
They
आई
have
मीन.
superior intelligence and greater authority than
हमने
even the
water
ancient
level down
dragons
किया था उस
themselves.
quest में guys.
Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the
मतलब
war
इन्होंने
with the
फाइनली एक
heroes.
वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट की स्टोरी
Even
को
most of
स्टोरी
their
से
names
रिलेट
are
किया है.
unknown now.
तो जिसने वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट की स्टोरी
Long
पे
since
ध्यान दिया होगा
buried
उसे
in
याद
the
होगा ये
sands
वाला
of
सीन.
time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inepa's a sovereign ruler too?
Sovereign ruler का एक पार्ट ले
Could
लिया
be.
उन्होंने और इस पे इंस्टॉल
Kenich
कर
and
दिया
Aoife
गधा.
have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flowerfeather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Shaska, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flowerfeather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Hello. How are you? हाँ हाँ अंदर आ जाओ अंदर आके बस एक राइट ले लेना टंकी वाला घर हमारी लाल कार खड़ी है जो लास्ट वाला
Oh, sorry. My
क्या घर
cognition
के बाहर ही हो
module is
क्या सब
acting up again. At some point during this conversation,
हाँ आते
it
हैं
started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs.
क्या वो बाहर
The
जाना
only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's
आया
worth,
था उसका कॉलोनी
it's
के
said
अंदर आ
that a
गया वो
curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
हो तो सकता है
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
नहीं Woven scrolls.
Don't say anything. In a
Oh,
moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly.
okay. I'm hearing your thoughts again.
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Hey, bye bye then.
Gratitude.
चलो भाई हमें भी जाना
Goodbye.
है इसके साथ
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement. Let's ride.
तुम्हें क्या लगा हम नहीं आ पाएंगे तुम्हारे पास नीचे से ऊपर
Hello,
आने के लिए भी
traveler.
कैरेक्टर है हम पे
Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flowerfeather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik. And
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Anefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully
What about the
when telling
11th
her about
Lord?
the 11th Lord.
she's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her, or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she
Are you saying
lost
what I
her
think you're
power
saying?
and memories. Maybe.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Leonka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain.
Oh,
Okay,
Vejjati.
you got
Paimon
us.
into 500
Actually,
Vejjati.
we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Anefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Anefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been
Exactly.
keeping an eye on movements
So
of the
11th
Flower
Lord
Feather
Brax.
clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Present
Even
में
if
जीना
the
सीखो,
past
उससे ये
and
सीख मिलती है
future
हमेशा.
Inefa are a completely different person from who she is now.
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If
बात तो
Leonka
सही.
was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed
Especially
it,
with
so there's no
Tumaini on the
reason we
team.
can't too.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times. Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
ये help क्यों मांग रही
Paimon,
थी लेकिन?
you were supposed to stay with Anefa.
Oh, right, Anefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did
चलो
something
कहाँ गई वो
trigger a new
ढूंढते हैं इसे.
memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting.
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, Annihilation mode activated.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
Wait,
Coming with
don't you
you.
want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
Slow down, Fireman is gonna puke. What is she doing? Oh, she's
Target
saving.
acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now?
What to?
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Well,
Really need it.
well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
ये तो साला हरामी.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just in time.
Why would they do this?
ये पता कैसे लगा इस बार?
Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here.
Don't
Don't blame
yourself.
yourself.
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I
Oh,
heard the secret source automatons talking.
well, that's
Even
interesting.
now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Because you are not an automaton.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait.
Dismantles the automata.
Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least,
At least
I
I
think so.
think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Wow!
Big monster.
Actually talk.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us
Oh.
attack you.
क्या बात है? What do?
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui
Oh,
invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Oh, तो सकता है.
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be: the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent
No,
automaton
no,
attacks,
no.
the Fatui were behind
Nice.
all
Stay.
along?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
It is fine.
No.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my
Mirror of the Dawning Morn?
Or what is it?
hypothesis.
That.
This appears to refer to me, or more
Oh.
specifically,
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come.
I think She wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she
He
knows
knows
you?
you.
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
11th Lord. Oh, ho, ho. This is a ruler who fought against Lenka.
Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Anefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
बात तो
Return to
सही है.
the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Oh, ho, ho. मेमोरी मिल जाएगी. सॉरी, अब स्टोरी इंटरेस्टिंग फेज पे बढ़ चुकी है.
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did you say this time?
Excessive signal interference.
Unable to
Unable to
translate.
translate. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
Yes. We
Wait,
have to proceed.
You should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldier.
Oh?
हमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
They've
और
been
तुझे
showing
कैसे
up
पता है वो?
everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of
हमारे लिए भाई
inference.
फटुई हार्बिंजर्स
The
जिन
leader of this
नंबर्स ने
regiment is
वो
a
थ्रेट
harbinger
नहीं है.
based
तू ही
in
छोटे मोटे
Notcry,
बातों की बात
known
कर
as
रहा है.
Marionette.
Marionette? How exactly do you
कैप्टन
know
से
all
नहीं
this?
डरे हम. इनसे
I
डरेंगे.
heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Anefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Anefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes.
अरे
New destination. Flower Fat
Traveler, Anefa, could
मुझे
you
तो
check
जाना
that the
है
coast is
यार.
clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be...
You're not coming back?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Lee. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens...
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned?
Leroy, merchant.
ओहो.
His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Zhuoxin might be a Fatui spy? And he's
हो
staying behind
सकता है.
as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are
I
you
will
sure
be.
you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
Yes. You're speaking to the strongest man
not long.
alive.
We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not... Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Leonka's mother survived?
No.
Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and
I
Alieta
will.
to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave it.
रील चाहिए उसे हमें ट्रैक करने के लिए.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him? Got it.
Let's follow him then. Alahan.
Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Yeah. कितना धीरे चल रहा है. ओ यहाँ पे हवा एब्जॉर्ब हो रही, क्या हो रहा है?
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere?
बात तो सही.
Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign rulers.
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey,
Oh,
that was pretty
oh, oh.
clear this time. What?
पास पहुंच गए शायद.
Increased activity in language module.
What do you mean by
Leonka
sealed?
sealed the territory to stop.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements. What do you think? Inepa? Oh no! What's she doing? Just charged right in!
Oh.
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or waiting
We
here?
are going after her.
Alright then.
Let's get into the dungeon. स्टोरी के एंड के आसपास भी आ गए हम. क्या बात है.
Ah, there she is! Inepa, wait for us!
आ गए हम. ठीक है. ओह, एक ड्रैगन.
Fearless. Let's ride. Rev the engines.
Inepa!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah.
Ah.
Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
Who are you? What are you doing this? Why are you doing
I'm
this?
a lowly service ball. But in the distant past, I was known by another name. The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
वाओ, कितने sovereign rulers से मिलने वाले हैं हम। 3 से तो मिल भी चुके हैं, 11th में से, 11 में से।
Weren't you,
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Leonka rescued me?
Memory missing.
Memory.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
क्या बात है?
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new...
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops
Wow.
your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on, your name's Enough.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget.
This is...
Oh.
Automated defense system active, privileges overridden. Come quick.
Stop the fatigue. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's gone silent.
अरे चलो भाई, टाइम पास का वक्त नहीं बचा। आप कितनी टाइम पास पटलाएं पेलोगे तुम। गेंशिन की ग्रोथ खराब की बात स्टोरी गेम से पता है, बहुत सारा एक्शन होता है, तुम थक जाते हो एक्शन से, उसके बाद वो स्टोरी आती है तो तुम्हें मजा आता है एक्शन के बाद वो देखने में। इसमें सिर्फ चपड़ चपड़ होती है और एक्शन टू सा होता है, इसलिए आदमी बोर हो जाता है स्टोरी सुनते सुनते। में थोड़ी देख रहे गेम खेल रहे, वो भी तो समझो जरा सा।
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunction is part of the sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Merciless. Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Oh.
Let's rock! Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
You doing okay, Inefa? You keep...
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my
Do you
cognition
mean
module.
to stop and reset for a moment?
Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally,
हो भी सकता.
some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Chest, here we come. ओ ये तो स्कर्क के डायमेंशंस जैसा नहीं है. स्कर्क अपने आइडियल एनिमेशन में जो करती है.
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1.
Is that the geek lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least...
Now calling access module. Welcome back,
Administrator number 3. Wait for the access module.
Burn it down.
आ गया.
The Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
क्या बात है. एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन
Are
वर्क
you
के
sure
बाद
about using
एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन
this
2.
on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Oh.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Oh. Dragon. Dragon's territory, guys.
Huh? What was
Two.
that? Get over there and check it.
Then let's battle them.
Please come with me.
There's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to...
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here.
Memories are
It'll
coming.
take us to the other side of the square.
Memories are coming back.
Light it up.
Merciless. Into the force.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
How to get up there? Oh, it come down on us. Nice one. It's time to ascend.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed.
Stealth
This is supposed to
mode.
be over. My job is done. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Notcry just for you to find? So they could learn?
It's a
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No, no more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here, not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in
कर्जे में लोगों को क्या-क्या नहीं
I've
करना
been your
पड़ता है, देख
inside
रहे
man
हो
in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
क्या बात?
Before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times. It would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now.
वही क्लास है कि इस पे हमला करेंगे हम इसे बचाएंगे क्या है?
You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract.
I think it's time we parted.
Huh?
क्या बोला था मैंने? क्लासिक है भाई, कुछ नया नहीं है इसमें.
The 11th Lord and the variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, It was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage
What are they
intact.
going to do to us?
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the traveler Paimon and Huaxin go.
You never know! These are bad people!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
Huh? Who did that?
The 8th Lord.
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back.
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down.
Let's go. We need to get to the core. And also beat those fucking Fatuis.
That was a long way down! Traveler? Inefa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful? Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
It's the voice.
When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Oh.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
वो इसके कंट्रोल में है.
Down here, all is under my control.
Inefa, traveler, good luck.
Let's go.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
क्या पता उसकी मेमोरी हो जाए.
Not yet. Although... Not yet. Born. This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. No, you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. There is...
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction.
I mean, who knows what...
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish
हो
than
गए
suffer
पटर आगे
new
बढ़ो
life.
हो गए
So
चलो चलो
you
चलो
want
चलो
to
चलो
leave your past very well?
Then,
We severed that.
so
Yes.
यहाँ बैठे बैठे बात
that's
करेंगे
what
क्या
that
सारे आगे
thing
नहीं
is.
बढ़ना
We sovereign in the case of the, but in order
मुझे
to
ऐसा क्यों
I
लगता है वो
too
कर्ज
was tormented.
सिलाली
It is
ने दिया
because
था क्या उसे?
Leonka sealed, but I continued.
for the last two...
Imagine but all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your and once if you are ready to
So basically, there was a then Badbot.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their acts besides that...
Let's go.
I'm so sorry. It says in my they're hardly the most... I'm gonna rest here for... Oh, and I'm so sorry. It says in my
क्या गधा काम है इस गधे के पास क्यों दिया ये
I'm gonna
चेस्ट?
rest here for... Oh, and
एक लंगड़ा आदमी खड़ा कैसे? गेम में सेंस नहीं बना रखी इन्होंने.
Rise with the sun! Show no mercy! Fearless! Paradigm shift!
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Administrator 2. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed.
Fearless! Let's ride! Full throttle!
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, mirror of the dawning morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers?
Feathers? Memories are coming back.
It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
Whoa.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me and be rid of this curse.
Okay.
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split. If I regain all of my memories,
It's alright.
will I not
Human get
encounter the same
indecisive too.
conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
Promise me.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that
I
is
will
the
definitely
case,
stop you.
I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
अच्छा एंगल दिया है काफी सिनेमैटिक एंगल है.
fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes.
Oh.
For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it's
as if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal, for it is now in the presence of its owner and creator.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long
खुद ने
millennia,
बनाया codes, हाँ?
my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at
Do you think NF is okay? Why isn't she?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something! But
Prepare for battle.
what the?
Wow. काफी दर्दनाक मौत रही होगी चपटा होना दो दीवारों के बीच such power did never did that हो हमें भी मारता
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
कौन आएगा रेस्क्यू के लिए हमेशा किसी से रेस्क्यू को लेता ही ओहो फाइनली अपनी पावर्स का सदुपयोग But still Paimon is here too. We have to save her.
Why?
No, that's not enough.
Whose voice is that? The 8th Lord? But why would Leanka's mother attack us?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she. There is no dragon mother here, and there never was. Only one lord has dominion here. For I am the almighty dragon lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before...
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who learned
कोहाला की तरह हैं इसके आजाओ की तरह हैं आहाओ
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to... No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the 8th Lord. Her folly becomes... I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous 8th Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you.
Finally, इतने समय बाद हमें एक वॉचर मिला है गाइस क्या ही बोले
for now.
ऑलमोस्ट
But
स्ट्रीम
in
के एंड पे
time,
आए
I
हैं।
shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
You're a good friend, and this passage
Malfunction?
can especially
Wretched worm! And you, malfunction! It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally... The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with...
But all is not lost.
He tricked us. She was after Inefakor all along.
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance!
Oh ho ho.
Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your...
Seconds is all I need.
Okay.
My core!
Wow, she's dead. Oh, ट्रैवलर की डबिंग फाइनली। मतलब तुम देख रहे हो इस गेम में फाइनली इस अपडेट के साथ इन्होंने सारी डबिंग वापस डाली है, सारी। मतलब फाइनली गेंशन वालों पे इतनी कंप्लेन और इतने डिलीट्स आई कि इन्हें खुद के एक्शन टेक बैक करके डबिंग करवानी ही पड़ गई।
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon.
Bye.
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable, but
ये भी मशीन
if
है
you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the...
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path. So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time!
Let's go and defeat this fucking monster.
This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this
हैं? मैं तो स्कर्फ के रोटेशन तक भी नहीं पहुंचा था। गजब गजब.
After 2,000 years in exile, our path was
I must.
Illogical. We are back with
No. Somewhere in.
Okay. It is cracking.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
searching your memories. The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Oh.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
गजब किसी ने कैमरे से रिकॉर्ड किया है ऐसा लग रहा है बिल्कुल.
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Home. क्या बात है?
Overload. Capacity exceeded. As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away.
गजब.
It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing.
An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
Oh,
The final secret key is...
the core. Oh. Vision. He acquired a vision just like Wanderer did. Now Nafa got her power.
It's Inappa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Suffer the wrath of Eve!
Since the core's power
Suffer the
is
wrath
distant,
of
we can use
Ixtli.
that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would
अरे
suggest that this thing might
फिर
be
से
out
मैं
of
इस
fit.
कर का रोटेशन नहीं करता.
It cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the...
Inappa! You're
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, calculating...
30 minutes? Huh. For a moment there, I was
Seconds.
worried.
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
Till we are out of it.
Estimated time to Foundation cave in.
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once your.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked?
ये सच्ची
We
में
need
एक
to get
एमसी
inside
वाला काम
ASAP.
किया था इसकी एक्चुअल पावर्स ऐसे
patient,
यूज
okay?
करके
I'm
भाई
working on
दोनों
it.
हाथों पे विंड पावर
Let's
यूज
trust that the
करके
traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen
Oh,
says she detected a huge
Archon
energy source underground.
itself.
We
The
can't just break
Archon
in or risk
itself.
endangering everyone in this entire area.
But
if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh. You unlocked it?
How?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped. Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Anefa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years!
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Anefa tell us the whole story.
This gentleman? How dare you? You said today must to Miney.
Mirror of the dawning morn, priestess of floral candles, and skyborn feather.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to...
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you...
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me know. Instead,
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase,
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex.
The Northland Bank is...
Oh, should I?
Looks like you all need some time to calm. We welcome everyone.
Go and find...
I think... Here it is.
So then, what's the code? Or
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it.
wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6.
6?
It's in sequence.
Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time.
Yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
आजकल हर कोई यही ट्राइन करता है लेकिन सबसे पहले.
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
अरे भाई.
Now your memory's getting a little too good.
Let's open it up.
What's with the firecracker? Ugh. My mom's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
Text letter on a night. Hey, I'm Verka. मेरे को लगा ही था ये Verka है वो एनिमो नया DPS जो हमें मिलने वाला है. ये Mondstadt से belong करता है. अच्छा.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
Yes, we are coming to not cry. Finally, the quest is done, guys. कल हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे लाइव स्ट्रीम के साथ. आज के लिए बस इतना ही.